Welcome back to Reverse This, Learn That. Now, it's been a long time since I've been in school and seen one of these pencil sharpeners, but from the looks of it, I don't think this vintage one has seen much action since before I was born. Now, pencil sharpeners are one of those things that are simple from a design concept and can range from anything from a simple prism sharpener, which is just a bit of plastic with a razor blade attached to it, or this hunk of metal from the 1950s with a bit more moving parts. Lead paint poisoning aside, pencil sharpeners are a tool I've never thought twice about, especially when we look at something like the prism sharpener. I mean, there isn't really much to look at. We have a piece of plastic with a razor blade mounted to it, and an opening in the shape of a cone to guide the pencil to the blade at about a 20-degree angle, making it the writing point. Unlike this behemoth, on the other hand, there are quite a few moving parts in this design. This vintage beauty is the Dixon Enduro pencil sharpener that's probably from the 1950s time period, and while old, the design hasn't really changed and doesn't really need to be honest. Well, except for maybe the material amount. This sharpener is a type of cylindrical sharpener, or planetary sharpener. The name comes from each of the different components within the sharpener itself. We have cylindrical helical blades, or planetary gears, that drive the crank and the blades. Like all of these topics, you can dive down the metaphoric rabbit hole into the vast engineering topics that went into even something as visually as simple as these pencil sharpeners. For example, this sharpener uses epicyclic gears, or planetary gear set configuration, to turn the sharpener's cylindrical blades that act as planets that rotate around the fixed sun gear, or the crank, within our solar system, the ring gear. Using some simple math, we can generate the gear ratio for our sharpener. By taking the number of teeth on the driven gear, the ring gear, and dividing it by the number of teeth on the drive gear, our planetary gears, to estimate the gear ratio. We have 24 teeth on the ring gear divided by the 11 teeth on the planetary gears, giving us about a 2.1 to 1 ratio. Now make a note of this as we'll save this number for later. Looking back at the design of the sharpener, it is similar to our prism sharpener in that there's a hole to guide the pencil towards the blades. However, in this setup, the blades are two cylindrical components with helical spirals, which are both set at an acute angle to each other, roughly 20 degrees again, in order to make that writing point. The helical spiral enables the cutting to be done on a shear angle and makes for a nicer, smoother cut, all while using the grooves in the blades to shed the shavings into the plastic canister as it rotates. Also, given our gear ratio from before, the two blades rotate in a 1-to-1 ratio with the hand crank, or the sun gear, while the blades individually rotate around the sun gear at a 2.1 to 1 ratio. This means the blades are rotating a little over 2 times in one sun gear or hand crank rotation. You can start to realize the benefit of the planetary gears by using one input to power 2 blades, which rotate a little over 2 times in one hand crank rotation. Just another seemingly simple item leveraging some pretty cool engineering to make our lives easier, and in this case, last forever. They really don't make them like they used to. As always, I hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.